Just waiting on y'all to join the room. We go ahead and start today's show. I'm your host, Pastah Greece, and today we got a word for Trump and America. So I'm gonna wait for a couple minutes, let everybody get in. Feel free to comment, like, share, please. We're gonna get this show on the road. Rolling solo dolo today. My co-host Ja, he ain't with us today. He has some circumstances that prevented him to being on the show, but that's all right. Rick Grease got it. Let's wait a couple more minutes. Hope y'all doing all right today. Let me get a sip of this holy water. Wait a couple more minutes. About 4 more minutes. At 6:05, we're gonna go ahead and start the show. Ja, what's happening? Hey, please feel free, like I said before, type in some comments, like, share this post with your friends, family members. We got a word today for former President Trump. We got a word for America. Oh yeah, we on live, my brother. Pastah Greece in the Flizesh, the holy water, holy cross. Let's go. We about to go in. Let's do it. I'll give y'all 3 more minutes. 6:05. We're gonna go ahead and start. So don't mind me. I'm gonna be sitting here chilling, waiting for more people to join. Just go over my notes again real quick. Wait on some more folk. Let's see who else on here. All right, about 2 more minutes and we'll be ready. All right, just under 2 minutes left and we'll go ahead and get started. For all y'all that's in the chat room right now, like I said, it's gonna be some me solo dolo today. We're not gonna keep y'all long today. I ain't one of them long-winded pastors out there that's gonna have you on here for an hour, 2 hours. Now we're gonna hit the points and we're gonna keep it moving and enjoy the rest of the night. I'm aiming for about 15, 20 minutes tops. Yes, we wait for people and waiting for the world to change. Good luck with that. I'm just joking. All right, we got one more person that joined. Got about 1 more minute, then we're gonna go ahead and start this. That's our first time on the show going live. Hopefully in the future, if we can get it to work, I can bring Ja in on this, and then we can both do a live stream of the show. That way everybody can type in and make their comments, and we can respond to y'all while we taping. You know, we like to keep it raw around here. All right, about 30 more seconds, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. For all the late people, y'all feel free to sit in the overflow room. That's what it's for. All right, 6:05. We're gonna go ahead and start this show. Like I said, I'm gonna keep this quick. I want to go ahead and start right now. We got a word for former President Donald Trump. And before I start, I just want to let y'all know this is your host of the Say Something Else podcast, Pastor Rick Grease. My co-host Ja, he is out today, but he will be back next week. Y'all keep him lifted up and in prayer. But Mr. Trump, we got a word for y'all. For you, you had a good 4 years. In your opinion, your time is up. We've been praying, get you up out of this office. A lot of folks been praying, and you've been having folks praying for you, speaking to the ancestors. Like, for some reason, the black ancestors gonna help you out. Yeah, right. But guess what? The ancestors gave me a word for your ass, too. And you want to hear it? Here it go. Get your motherfucking ass out of here. That's what the ancestors told me to tell you, Trump. Bye. We moving on to Trump, to Mr. Joe Biden right now. He's got it inaugurated today as the 46th president of the United States. And just a couple observations that I had watching everything today. It was kind of weird not really having any people there when they're doing the parade. That was kind of like awkward and weird. But we want to just congratulate Mr. Biden on his presidency, and we hope and pray that you follow through on everything that you said and promised that you was going to do. I know you came in swinging as soon as you got to the White House on signing executive orders and starting on some of that stuff that you promised. So keep it up, keep your word. We definitely want to see some stuff done for black people because that's how you got in this office, so do not let us down. And a couple things I noticed today. Did the women slay today or not? Because Michelle Obama, her hair is laid. It was ridiculous. She was killing it. Jill Biden was killing it. Yes, Mrs. B, please follow through. Biden, Kamala, both of y'all. Don't come up here with no bull. Cause we gonna just how we got you out, we can get your ass. How we got you in, we can get your ass out of there too, real quick. 0 to 100. But all the women slayed today. Jill Biden, she slayed. Michelle Obama slayed. The grandchildren slayed. Everybody had their dresses on looking nice. Lady Gaga, she slayed, even though she's looking like something out of Hunger Games. I saw on Twitter somebody said that she had on a Scandinavian Christmas ornament on her dress. Yes, Michelle had that shit on lock. Ricky Hado, yes, they all slayed. It was ridiculous. Yeah, if he don't follow through, we definitely got something for him. Believe that. Thank you on that. But yeah, everybody looked good. I noticed there's a couple of husky security guards out there. It looked like I might have had a shot to be somebody's security. Yeah, J-Lo, I didn't even pay attention to her part. So, yeah. I already know what she was talking about. And then she said something in Spanish when she got done. I don't know what the hell she was talking about. They could have picked somebody else for that. Michelle killed it, and I'm pretty sure George Bush thought that Michelle killed it too. That's his secret boo. That's his side chick on the low. Even though they cousins, step cousins, cousins-in-laws. Yeah, them security guards looked like they was straight out of breath. They took a couple steps and they was huffing and puffing. I'm gonna have to put me in the app. Now let the fat fool you. Pastah Greece, he can run. He still got the juice. Don't let it fool you. Yeah, have y'all noticed anytime George Bush is there and Michelle Obama is there, he makes sure he find his girl, okay? He be there smiling and kicked up, laid back, arm all over her, laughing. And Miss Bush, she be sitting there like, this nigga. I'll be cracking up and people was pointing out on Twitter. I was over there watching that crying. And I just want to thank God for Twitter, because without Twitter, a lot of this entertainment would be so boring. Watching shows with being on Twitter at the same time and just reading people's real-time commentary, it just makes everything so much better. And that was no different with the inauguration today. And yeah, Ricky, go for the Secret Service. But yeah, Bush, he left him some Michelle, and First Lady, or former President, or First Lady Bush, she be having that look. She be watching him. She got that one eye on him like that. And it's just funny to me because I remember how everybody hated Bush and stuff he didn't do for Katrina when that happened back in the day. And nobody really seems to have that same sentiment for him anymore. And I think it's because he's always around Michelle Obama smiling and stuff. So it's like they just rebranded Bush to make him likable. It's just funny to me. Just an observation. Yeah, y'all like that? Had to braid it up. Special occasion, had to braid it up, tied up. looking fly. Another, you say Greece, you giving us inauguration? Yeah, Lil Cookie. Oh yeah, I was taking notes. I was watching. That's all I was doing today. Another thing I noticed, they not gonna show this on TV, but I saw it on Twitter, a video where President Biden was driving by, and then they had the troops that was out there. It's like, I don't know if it's a military practice or not, but I just thought it was interesting and thought I should just notate it. And I can post the links on the page after the show also. But half the troops was out there standing towards him watching, and then as they drive further down, there's a whole nother contingent. It looked like almost half of the troops was just standing there with a back turned to him. So I don't know if that's something that normally goes on during inauguration, but I just thought that was kind of strange that half the troops had their back towards President Biden. To me, just kind of came off like they just weren't accepting him, or those could have possibly been some Trump supporters too. So Biden, you better watch your back, because you never know. Yeah, we got the tea over here. That's all we drink, tea and water. No, I did not see Kamala stumble on the stairs today. I missed that, but I'm sure somebody will point it out on Twitter, and I will find it as soon as the show is over. Glad she ain't hurt herself, but I'm going to have to find that clip. But anyway, I want to move into a little bit more serious topic right now, and just something I've been hearing Biden say for the past couple weeks, that America needs to heal, and he's going to do whatever he can to heal America. And I just wrote down a couple of things that I think, at least in the immediate future, what can start that healing process. I know there's tons of more stuff, but just some of the things that I thought of was this. What'd you say? Biden ain't going nowhere. Plus, he ain't sleepy. Yeah, his stutter gone. Magic, huh? Yeah, just like them COVID numbers going down. Yeah, it's funny. And more on that, I got another link I'm going to post about them COVID numbers that came out right when he was getting inaugurated. And this is from the WHO website, too. Sneaky sons of bitches. I didn't want to post it right away because I'm sure Facebook would have banned me and I wouldn't be able to do this live right now. But that's all right. But the number one thing, the STEMI. I know you in there signing executive orders right now. You need to go ahead and sign that STEMI because we need that $1,400. And there was a lot of decoration going on out there for somebody to owe us some money. So yeah, we're going to need that STEMI immediately. That's definitely going to help the people. $1,400 might go a long way. I know that still might not cover some people's rent, but it's going to put them in a somewhat better situation. And I know there's other things that they can try to get past to help the people financially. Number one, we can start, yes, we need the full STEMI. None of this half-assing stuff. $600 ain't doing nothing. $1,400, we need that, okay? Immediately. Y'all can get that sent out, like, now, this week. I need it by Friday. Okay, thanks. But I know there's other things that we can get done to help people financially. The stimulus definitely has to be done as quickly as possible. We don't need another going back and forth on it for 6 months like they was doing while Trump was in office. Let's agree to it. Let's get it done. Let's get it sent out and let that be that. Let's cut some of this unnecessary money out that's going to foreign countries because they got their own country and their government can help them. A lot of these other countries is getting paid while they're getting locked down. Unlike the United States, they want to put us back in lockdowns. I'm not sure if that's still something Biden's planning on doing. I know his advisors talked about it and everything. But if you're planning on putting people in lockdown for 6 weeks or even longer, one stimulus check is not going to get it done. There's people still working from home. People that might not be at work at all. The extra unemployment, that still is not enough for other people. We need a basic income like these other countries getting $2,000 per month to help people if y'all want to lock down and really get COVID under control. So I'm going to keep a close eye on that. I know we said we weren't really going to try to do a lot with the COVID talk anymore, but it's some stuff that I'll keep my eye on to make sure that they keeping their word and no funny business is going on with them magically deflating the numbers now that Trump is out of office, because I already seen signs of that happening. Another thing that I think that we can do, what's that comment, Miss B? Money always talk and you know the rest. Yep, money talk and that bullshit can walk. I'm going to say it. But another thing that we got to do to help the country heal, we seen all the police brutality during the summer riots for Black Lives Matter, all the racism that was resurrected in this country. I've always said that racism don't go nowhere. They were just hiding it for all these years. It ain't never go nowhere. It's always there. It's probably always going to be here. So all the racism and racist people that felt bold and empowered by Trump in his presidency, we'll probably see that start to slide back down a little bit, but we need to do something. I don't know what type of policies can be put in place to help with the racism, but we definitely, at the bare minimum, have to get the police killings of black people just because they're black under control. We done seen people storm the Capitol, all the white people that stormed the Capitol and not get hurt except for the one lady that got shot. They letting them in and stuff. We can't have stuff like that where people are automatically scared of black people just because you're black. That time is done and over with. So I don't know if y'all got to defund the police or whatever the hell y'all got to do, but y'all need to get that shit done ASAP. That probably needs to be at the forefront. Another thing, we got to keep these foreign countries in check. I'm not saying anything like what Trump was doing to limit their, racism will always be with us. It will, but we got to do what we can to limit it. Was it racism stimulus and get these damn police under control? Yeah, and Native Americans, everybody. Just police just stop killing people, okay? Because this doesn't happen in other countries like this. Police need to be arrested. Yeah, that's something that needs to happen because the police always get off and they need to be held accountable too. In that profession, that's just unexcusable to use that same tired ass excuse every single time. I fear for my life because it's funny, y'all only seem to fear when it's black people. I've never seen another case. I've literally seen white people walk at cops with guns or knives or swords or torches and shit, and they don't fear at all whatsoever. They don't even get maced, so I don't even want to hear that no more. But just these other countries, I know, China, Russia, and stuff like that, they just waiting on their moment. They gonna try to test Biden, I already know, just to see what he made of and see if he gonna stand up to him or not. So just don't go crazy overboard, but stay firm in it. Fear while they have weapons. Yeah, they got guns and fearing for an unarmed person. I'm like, okay, buddy. Like, maybe you probably shouldn't be a cop then. I mean, you should probably pick something else to do. Like, for real. But besides that, another issue that I think affects a lot of people that in the long term, maybe not immediately, but in the long term, because I see the doors that have been open to it and what could happen in the future. And we can be like China with all your freedom of speech going, anything. Hell, we might not even be able to do this podcast in a couple of years if it keeps going the way it does with this censorship stuff. So I think big tech needs a complete reform. There needs to be more rules and regulations on what they can and can't do. Yes, I definitely understand about them censoring people with inciting violence and stuff. Nothing wrong with that, but just stuff for misinformation, yeah, I get how they could be damaging, but at the same time, I mean, come on now. It's getting carried away. And who's to say, how can I word this? Like in China, anything you say against the government, they shut you down. They'll come capture your ass. They'll kill you. You can't even post anything that goes against what they say. And if we keep staying on this track, that's where I see us going. And we don't need to be headed that way because that defeats the whole purpose of even being as great as this country is supposed to be with our freedom of speech and everything. Said Biden got the right people around him and his crew strong and well-informed. Military and intelligence on lock. Yes. Oh, we hope that y'all do the right thing and he really do got the right people around him because 4 or 8 more years of some bull. I'm tired of it. I'm over it. And black folks fear for our lives when no one seems to believe it. Yeah, just like they don't believe that we in pain when we in the hospital and black women giving birth to their babies and are feeling excruciating amounts of pain. They don't believe you when you're asking for more medicine. They just think you want to get high or something like that. It's just ridiculous. I said this is the first time the whole world has seen a president leaving office and not be at the inauguration. Yeah, I was cracking up at that this morning because I was watching it. I saw like the tail end of his speech that he gave this morning, and then I saw footage of him getting in the helicopter and flying away. I just thought that was funny. He straight came up here. Connection. Sorry. He came into America, got the presidency, fucked it up for 4 years and flew off into the sunset. I was cracking up at that. That was messed up. But Trump, man, that's a character right there, buddy. But yeah, those are just some of the things that I think needs to change to get us back on the right track. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of other things that need to be changed as well, but that's definitely a main one. So anyway, and then that conversation on a serious note, I want to go ahead and end it with one of my hot takes. And my hot take for today, fellas, I don't know if y'all with me on this one, but Valentine's Day is overrated and it's very uneven. And let me explain. Because men are expected to get all these gifts. We got to get dozens of flowers, chocolates, bears, candy, $200 dates to go out to eat, and all this other stuff. And it ain't got nothing to do with being broke, because there's plenty of people that have money and still don't want to do that stuff. And then most of the time, the dude don't get no gift. He don't even get a box of chocolates in return or nothing. It's the one gift that we always get, the same old cat, you know what? Like, dang, try something different. Can we get a box of chocolates too? Can we get a car? Can we get something strange with a little change? You know what I'm saying? But I don't think there needs to be a day just to show like your significant other or your family that you love them. That should be something that you do every day and buy them random gifts throughout the year, not just on a special day for that. To me, it's just another thing companies do to capitalize on you buying their product and wasting money on stuff. But don't get me wrong, I still celebrate it, but yeah, we need something else. Okay. But anyway, that's gonna be the show for today. I appreciate everybody that tuned in and ended up commenting. I enjoyed doing this live for the first time. Like I said, hopefully me and Ja in the future we can do many more live streams and answer people's questions and interact with everybody more. We appreciate everybody that participated. Sorry, internet connection problem. Sign off for today. I'm your host, Pastah Greece. One more comment. We got Dry say, how they gonna say they fought for all Americans and they constantly did the opposite? Exactly. This is nothing but just double standard, or not double standards, but saying one thing doing another this whole presidency. So said get gifts from Mrs. B. Yeah, well, you always gave us gifts. I appreciate that, but I'm talking about from significant others. We need the other kind of the special man gifts. You're gonna take this dick off. Valentine's Day is overrated, but if I get a gift, I'm taking it. I am too. Don't try. Like I said, don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna celebrate it, but we got to do better, people. Ja, I'll be back next week. Next week, ho. Hey, see you in the streets. Just wanted to say Kenneth Copeland Ministries. Haha, one. That's funny. Well, like I said, signing off for today. Screaming. Gonna take this dick off. Signing off for today. I'm your host, Pastah Greece. Co-host Ja, we miss you. See you back next week. Bye.